Leadership is not a title, it's a calling. And this is why there's such a disconnect in business because your employees are confused. You have so many bosses calling themselves leaders, and your employees are going, huh? Who are we talking about here? You know, a lot of times when an employee describes a boss, they see that as a person who's constantly delegating tasks, and they're saying, you know what, I need you to get these done before 3 o'clock, without any directives on how to actually achieve those expectations. But when they think of a leader, they're thinking of someone who's empowering them, someone who's inspiring them to become the best versions of themselves. And they see leaders as people who actually understand what the task is and how to actually reach those expectations. Here's another thing. Sometimes leaders don't understand how personal is too personal when it comes to the relationship between you and your employees. Your employees, they want to be treated like regular people. So let's take, for example, on a Monday morning, if you know that one of your staff members who has kids had a really big game on Saturday, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, how did your kids' game go on Saturday? Who won? Because this is something that that employee actually shared with you. So now you're saying to your employee, hey, I was actually listening. I remember that you told me that there was a big event this Saturday. What happens is a lot of employees are experiencing, hey, good morning. There's 10 messages on your desk. I need you to get to that as soon as possible. Now employees begin to put up a wall, this separation. They don't really trust you because they feel as if you don't see them as average people. And now you have a bunch of people on your team who only show up because they absolutely need the check, as opposed to having a group of people who show up for you and they go the extra mile because they want you to win. They trust you and they understand that you have their best interest at hand. So if you want to be a great leader, get to know the people who are on your team. Let me know your thoughts on this. You leaders out there, what are some of the things that you do to inspire your team members?